for by the New World Order.
Oh, you didn't know?
You ready? Let's go.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Feed me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Big Daddy Cool, Vinny Apicella, and I'm here with the Sportswire with another attack to your audiological senses. All right, first off, I got to give a shout out to our sponsors first and foremost. All right, we got Stay Blessed Productions, we've got Jerry Wilson from It's So Real Productions, we've got Wayne Jones and Black Lion Entertainment Music Group. That's right, that's a BLEMG.com. Finally figured that out. Also, giving a shout out to a couple other businesses that have helped the Sportswire in the past. We've got M&J Video Games and Collectibles, both in Southington and in Wallingford. And then also Sister Sue's Homemade Jams and Jellies. They are in West Virginia. Everything is up on Facebook, and when I post this episode, you can just go to this post and click on any of them. Visit their Facebook page. Excuse me. All right. I want to thank you for checking out this episode of the Sportswire. Today is September 1st, 2015. Could you believe it? Just 4 months left to the year. That's just absolutely amazing. I cannot believe where 2015 has gone. We've had such a great 2015 here, and quite honestly, it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better 2015, 2016, 2017, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So, we've got let's see, what else have we got going on? We've got, I want to let you know all the ways that you can listen to the Sportswire. That's right, you can listen to the Sportswire through many different avenues, if you will. First of all, our basic page, which is Spreaker, so it's Spreaker.com/show/sports-wire. Okay, and then you can also visit our website, www.swe-ct.com. You can visit www.myfatcatradio.com. Facebook.com/SWE Connecticut. Facebook.com/SportswireCT. That is Facebook.com/BDC Vinny Apicella. Facebook.com/FatCatRadio Enterprise. Also on Twitter, SoundCloud, Pinterest, Periscope, Foursquare, Instagram, Tumblr, SoundCloud, Tout. Many of those other social media networks, it's SWE Connecticut. And then also on Google+, on Skype, and on YouTube, it's Sportswire SWE. All right, so we've got a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of WWE and actually pro wrestling news, and not all of it is good. First off, I gotta say that let's start off hot. Let's start off with one of the things that I'm looking at right now on online, actually on Facebook. The Boston Marathon bomber Zarniev, whatever his first name, I can't remember if that's last name. Apparently, he was severely injured in prison. May never walk or talk again. He was, as far as I know, I believe he was sentenced to death, but I don't know. He has been severely injured in prison, and I don't know. I'm gonna try to look at the specifics of it. He was So apparently he was face down in a pool of his blood, and a banana peel was found on the floor nearby. I don't right or not, but it is what it is. All right, I want to see if we actually have. Apparently, we lost our ping and our uplink, so I don't know if we're actually. Yeah, we're still recording. Yeah, well, there we go. Okay, I am recording now actually from the hotel I work at, Holiday Inn Express, Meriden, Connecticut. It's been way too freaking hot and humid for me to stay at home because, well, I don't have air conditioning. I work overnight, so I have to sleep during the day. I'm staying at the hotel for the next couple of days. Anywho, I just wanted to point out, number one, I actually started recording, got a half hour into the podcast yesterday on August 31st. I had to stop, though. I wasn't really feeling myself. I know, don't go to the gutter. I was feeling a little off, not... But I don't know. It was an upset stomach all day. It was, but I finally realized yesterday what it was, and it's actually a kidney stone that I'm going to be passing in the next, I guess, week or so, a couple of weeks. And, it was a urine that was tinged pink that was my clue as to what it was. I've had kidney stones before. They're not fun. So the next week or so, I'll probably end up passing that, and it's going to be painful. All right, let's get on. Let's start out. Let's get into some news here. That's right. We're going to start with some Connecticut Panthers news now. This past Saturday, as you heard right here on Fat Cat Radio, the Connecticut Panthers, they were 5-1 going into Saturday's game with their toughest opponents to date, and the team that gave them their only loss of the season. And that was the Western Connecticut Militia, who were sitting at 6-0. The match was a slobber knocker. It was a nail biter. It was whatever you want to call it. It was a great match, great game, and the Connecticut Panthers ended up coming out ahead, 28-20, to even up 6-1, and to take pull into a tie for first place. Now, from what I understand with the NFL, they go by head-to-head points as opposed to the NFL that goes to points scored. And because the first game of the season, the Western Connecticut Militia, beat the Panthers by only 3 points, and the Connecticut Panthers defeated the Militia by 8 points. You do the math. 8 is greater than 3, so therefore, the Connecticut Panthers will have first place should the playoffs start today. However, I do feel that the Panthers and the Militia are going to end up playing for the conference or for the divisional championship before the conference championship. They're both in the Southern Division of the NFL Colonial Conference, the AAA division, or AAA conference, I should say. And I still feel that the Panthers are going to end up playing the Militia. And you know what? They're going to get together. It's going to be a great game. The defense really showed it. We had a great interception in the end zone. But then the Militia had a pick six. But you know what? We had Richard Snowden, our quarterback, hook up with Jamie Rocket Bryant for two great long. It was absolutely fantastic, and I want to thank all you listeners that listen live, and then all the people that are listening on demand, because you know what? You guys are definitely going to keep giving us some listens. Also, I do want to mention that you can listen to us on iTunes. Subscribe to or download us from iTunes. You go to iTunes, you go to the podcast page, You search Sportswire. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. You go to iTunes, you go to the podcast page, look for the Sportswire Flame logo. Well, you search Sportswire, look for our Flame logo, and then that's it. You hit the subscribe button, and then all you do is wait. And anytime a new episode of the Sportswire or a new game of the Connecticut Panthers gets uploaded to our RSS feed, ended up hooking up twice with Snowden and and Rocket. It was all right. And you know what? Before we do, we're going to get to our first song. It's
The Garden of Eden, I'm dancing through the Garden of Eden, yeah. The Garden of Eden, I'm dancing through the Garden of Eden.
Yeah, alright, look, so I'm dancing through the Garden of Eden. I got my shoes on, laced up, ready to go. Let's get this ball on, I'm on my ball wherever I go. In my garden, I'm the sunlight that helps nature to grow. It's only natural I blow, like the wind and the leaves, I'm so breezy. Fresh lemon squeezy, chillin' in the garden where needs aren't really needed. Flaws aren't seen cause we just focus on breathing. Like, I'm just tryna let y'all in for the first time. Please don't make me have to think twice about being nice. Come take a walk with me in the garden that I sowed. Only with the best seeds, come with me and you'll see. No Wonka, but life for me is so sweet. I'm just tryna eat and then feed. Get up on my feet and then leap. Frog over obstacles, all dreams are possible. Even when you wake up, dance to the beat of life. Cause everything's gonna be alright. Take my hand and let's dance in the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden. Take my hand and let's dance in the Garden of Eden.
some cranberry juice, seeing as I've said that I've been dealing with a kidney stone. The best thing for that is cranberry juice, and that's like I said, I'm at the hotel, so that's what I've been trying to do is get the ice bucket together. And well, like I said, I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize the song had ended, so my apologies for that you got some dead air. All right. Anyways, as I was saying, got a lot of wrestling news and notes. Not everything good. Let's start off with the good, though. Night of Champions is coming up in a couple weeks, or in a few weeks, on the WWE Network for only $9.99. And we've already got Seth Rollins, who obviously beat John Cena at SummerSlam. He's going to end up fighting twice. All right, John Cena has invoked his rematch clause. So he will be facing Seth Rollins for the United States Championship at Night of Champions. Okay, now, also, as we saw on Raw last Monday, not this past Monday, the Monday prior, Sting will be facing Seth Rollins at Night of Champions for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Okay? And that's going to be something spectacular. So Seth Rollins now has to pull double duty. So what sets up the storyline? Is it going to be something where he loses the U.S. title back to Cena and then comes back and defeats Sting to retain? I don't know. You know what? Honestly, if they had Rollins beat Cena and keep the title, I would love to see Sting get a chance at the World Heavyweight Championship. I know he's there. You know, he's supposed to be, getting his last run, put people over, give people the rub. But you know what? If they're going to give Brock Lesnar, who's a part-timer, a world title run, they should give it to Sting. Sting deserves it. He earned it. He's been a, consummate professional. He was the WCW champion 6 times, NWA champion, obviously, TNA champion. Obviously, it's going back 20, 30 years, but you know what? Either way, I think he deserves it. And I would love to see him get the world title, get a run, even if it's for a month, and then he drops it at SummerSlam or Survivor Series, rather. Or, and drops it, because I don't think they're going to let him hold it to WrestleMania. But, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I read JR's blog, and he thinks maybe Sting will end up getting the upset over Seth Rollins, and then Sheamus will come out and cash in the Money in the Bank. It is a possibility. I got to tell you, it's definitely a possibility. Sheamus having the Money in the Bank, I love that concept. I think he's going to get a world title run at some point. I know that's something we got to look at. I mean, I know, granted, depending on where, I think we did. We have. But whatever the case may be, good gracious. I think that putting that online, putting that all together, Sting and Seth Rollins is a great opportunity for Seth Rollins to get a rub by even hanging in there with Sting. Sting is an icon, and he deserves the world title. So I don't know how they're going to proceed with that, but that's how I see it. All right, moving on to more Night of Champions. Charlotte, not only good stuff in her life, but also bad stuff, and we'll get to that. But Charlotte actually won the Beat the Clock Challenge this past Monday night on Raw, and she will go on to face Nikki Bella for the Divas Championship at Night of Champions. I look for her to win. I mean, I don't care that Nikki Bella is going to beat AJ Lee's record, because I would love to see AJ Lee wiped from the record book. But then I'd like to see Charlotte wipe Nikki Bella out. Now, don't get me wrong. I like Nikki Bella. I think she's the hottest of the two Bellas, or should I say the hotter of the two Bella twins. She's definitely great to look at. And, but the fact of the matter is she's not a consummate wrestler. She's not. She's a model, fitness model. She is a diva. Charlotte is a women's wrestler. So I would love to see Charlotte erase Nikki Bella from the history books if that would be the case. Okay, so what else we have? Dudley boys are back, as I've mentioned. They are back full time, actually, on the road and everything with the WWE, and they're going to be at some point. I don't think right away, but they're going to be at some point challenging New Day for the tag team championships. Primetime players are also in there. I don't necessarily see anybody else who could be in there in terms of actual challengers for the title. I would love to see the Ascension step up and get a push. They deserve it. Lucha Dragons, not so much. They're more comedic relief, which obviously Edge and Christian were the same way, and they've held the title. They held the titles numerous times. So Los Matadores, I don't see them really as viable options at all. So we'll see. Kid and Cesaro, obviously, Kid is out for a while with a neck injury, so I have a feeling that Cesaro is going to keep on his singles push, and I would love to see him with a world title match at some point. All right. Now, that's the good stuff for the WWE. And this is actually going to be a shorter show because I've got a lot to talk about. My throat is hurting though, and I don't want to tempt fate with the signal here. So I'm going to go to my next song. It's Dirty Country. It's AJ Jansen, our good friend, and it's Dirty Country right here on the Sportswire.
On the banks of a bayou, on a well-beaten path, and the songs of the Southland coming on full blast. Gonna take on the night, we'll be early morning light. Gonna stay out till the cows come home. Give me some low down, hold down, buck kicking kind of sound that makes me wanna dance. Give me some earth shaking, love making, heartbreaking, motorists until getting kind of trash. Give me something real, something kind of sultry. Give me some dirty country. About the time I turned 18, I was down in New Orleans, making nice with all the locals in this town. Oh, the music spoke to me, and I knew I had to be the luckiest girl in this country bluesy crowd. Give me some low down, hold down, ball kicking kind of sound that makes me wanna dance. Give me some earth shaking, love making, heartbreaking, motorists and tailgating kind of trash. Give me something real, something kind of sultry. Give me some dirty country. Give me some low down, hold down, ball kicking kind of sound that makes me wanna dance. Give me some earth shaking, love making, heartbreaking, motorists and tailgating kind of trash. Give me something real, oh, something kind of sultry. Give me some dirty country. Give me some low down, hold down, ass kicking kind of sound that makes me wanna dance. Give me some earth shaking, love making, heartbreaking, motorists and tailgating kind of trash. Give me something real, something kind of sultry. Give me some dirty country. Give me some dirty country. Give me some D-I-R-T-Y country.
All right. right, that was AJ Jansen with Dirty Country right here on the Sportswire. I know, I played 2 songs in 25 minutes. Like I said, it's going to be a shortened show today, just because of the connection and certain other things, but we've got some more stuff to talk about. Let's get into it. A lot of bad publicity over the past couple days for WWE. Actually, wrestling in general, but let's start with WWE. First off, yesterday, there was a man shot at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando. Apparently, it was a guy who was obsessed with a female talent, or a female student, whatever you want to call it, at the Performance Center. He had originally been banned from any WWE event because of stalking and harassment and all that kind of other stuff, and actually ended up going there with a knife. Security police were called, and the guy was wielding a knife, went after the cops, and the cops shot him. He went to the hospital. Last I knew, he was in critical condition or life-threatening condition. I don't know the specifics of it now. I haven't heard anything else, but Triple H did put out Triple H and the cops actually put out a statement, and it corroborated everything. Everybody from the WWE is safe. The employees were being questioned in the matter, but for the most part, everybody is safe, with the exception of the moron that. You know, I love how they call them everybody that shoots or harasses or whatever they call them deranged. Triple H used that term, the deranged individual. The guy was a moron, quite honestly. I don't know if his psychological health was wrong, obviously, if he was stalking, but I don't know about deranged. But the guy was a moron either way. So he ended up getting shot, taken to the hospital. He's in life-threatening condition. I don't know any updates. That's number one. Number two, yesterday morning, Hulk Hogan, WWE Hall of Famer, icon, legend, whatever you will, appeared on Good Morning America and gave a heartfelt apology for, the racial terms that he used on that sex tape. First of all, you know what? And I've said it before. I'll say it again. I support Hulk Hogan 100%. I am still a Hulkamaniac, and you know what? I feel Hulkamania is for life. It's even bigger than the NWO for life. Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania are for life. And here's the thing. He gave a heartfelt, he said that, what he said was stupid. He's not a racist. And I love the fact that a lot of his African-American friends are coming to his defense, like Dennis Rodman, Shaquille O'Neal, Mike Tyson, Mr. T, Scottie Pippen, just showing that Hulk Hogan is not a racist. I do feel that he basically gave a heartfelt apology. He explained what was going on in his life. He said that, he was close to suicide at that time of his life, which is actually in his book. His second book, not the first one, but the second one, which was not a WWE sanctioned book. It was his second book, My Life Outside the Ring. He said that he was close to committing suicide because of everything that was going on, and he turned his life to God. And it was Layla Ali that actually that helped him see, helped him find God, and his new wife Jennifer, and that's what turned his life around. Now, does that necessarily mean that he should? No, he should not have said what he said, and he said it himself. It was something stupid to say, but he was frustrated. He was venting. He was, his wife had divorced him. His son had had gone to prison. His daughter was dating. Her career was going up, and he couldn't have any control of it. And he felt like he was completely out of control. And so much was going on at that time in his life that he felt powerless. And he ended up sleeping with Bubba the Love Sponge's wife. And actually, they set up the video camera, the piece of garbage. And what a friend he was. And wanted to make some money. Now, here's the thing. Gawker is in the middle of a lawsuit with the with Hulk Hogan because of this sex tape. Okay, they had no reason. They had no right they have no right to release it because Hulk Hogan, who is a participant on the tape, number one, never gave his consent to be taped. Number two, didn't know he was being taped. Okay? And because they look to lose a lot of money, a lot of sales, and probably their company, I think their company should be freaking shut down because of it. I honestly feel that, they released this tape on spite. Okay, they released the audio clip of Hulk Hogan saying these things by spite. Because if anybody, seeks to gain anything, it's Gawker. Hulk Hogan lost his career now. Now, for now at least. Hulk Hogan did say that, he wants to get back with the WWE. That's his career. That's his life. That's how he makes money. WWE came out with a statement saying, they stay steadfast in their decision, which is complete bullshit, if I can say it myself. Complete bullshit. I can guarantee you, give it till January, and they see that ticket sales for WrestleMania aren't where they're supposed to be. Hogan will be back. I don't think he'll be in a wrestling role, but he'll be back. They need him for AT&T Stadium. They want to sell 110,000 tickets to get the indoor attendance record again. They need Hulk Hogan. End of discussion. No matter who you have on the card, you can have Brock, Undertaker, Sting, Triple H, The Rock. You need Hulk Hogan there, okay? Because here's the thing: is they're treating Hulk Hogan the same way they treated Chris Benoit. Okay, Chris Benoit killed his wife and his kid, and then took his own life. Okay. And he got erased from WWE history. They are doing the exact same thing to Hulk Hogan. And what did Hogan do 8 years ago on a tape that he didn't even know he was being taped for? He was venting while he was frustrated. Does that make it right? No, it does not make it right. But it is what it is. And there's forgiveness. So there needs to be forgiveness. And get past it. Get over it. If Triple H or Vince McMahon, first of all, I don't want to talk badly about either one of them because they are fantastic people from what I've seen. And, but I'm sure they've had a moment of weakness. Both of them, frustrated. During the Monday Night War, how could you not be frustrated? But, you say it behind closed doors. Did Hulk Hogan come out and say it publicly? Absolutely freaking not. It's just because of those greedy bastards over at Gawker wanting to get a payday, they sold that footage, those clips to the National Enquirer, which in turn, so of course, sold it to those greedy bastards at TMZ. And it's a ripple effect. Hulk Hogan deserves to be with the WWE, regardless of anything. End of story. All right. We've got another WWE Hall of Famer in hot water. Superfly Jimmy Snuka has been arrested and charged with the 1983 murder of his then girlfriend. Apparently, Snuka was wrestling. He ended up, after the match, going back to the hotel room or wherever they were at. He ended up calling the cops saying that his girlfriend was hurt. Apparently, she had been strangled almost to death. And, whatever the case was, I don't know why it took him 32 years to charge him. But, we'll see what happens. She died at the hospital. But 1983, that's a long time. Granted, there's no statute of limitations on murder or anything, but it does seem kind of, he's being held on a $100,000 bond. But it does seem kind of, 23 years or 32 years ago. If he did it, either way, it'll bring closure to the girl's family. Don't get me wrong, but again, it's like, is WWE gonna erase him from their history? It's like, are they gonna start saying, but she was adopted, or they're just going to say that she's not, a first generation diva, or whatever the case is. So we'll see how that hands up. And you know, if they do that, if they erase him from history and everything, it's like, again, they're likening Hulk Hogan, who said some words in frustration, in a venting behind closed doors. They're comparing him, and they're giving him the same punishment as murderers. You know, it's like, come on now, really? Give me a break. Oh, bother. More news. Sonny, WWE Hall of Famer, another one is in hot water. Apparently, the WWE is not too happy with her for advertising publicly her sex shows. The fact that she does private Skype sessions with fans. You know, so you know, I don't know if they're going to necessarily get rid of her out of the Hall of Fame or whatever. It's like, you know, because they didn't want to put China in for that reason, for the porn. It's like, okay, now this is really showing that the WWE Hall of Fame is based on company image and not, you know, what you've given to the company over all these years. It's like, you don't see anybody taking O.J. Simpson out of the NFL Hall of Fame because of what he did, or supposedly, allegedly did. You know, so
in this life, yo, never backing down. Go hard on this mic, yo, always rock the crowd. Go hard on the stage, yo, lead a place of mates. Go hard in this game, yo, gotta win the race. I go hard with it, 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 I go hard in this game. Go hard on the stage, go hard on the mic, go hard in this life. I go hard with it each and every day. I go hard with it each and every way. I stray away from lens too messed up in the brain to see the way my reign stays. No games played, all work, all day. All earned, no fake. Cushy burning all day. Yellow bone going down in hallways. I run this rap game in all ways. Giving thanks to my savior, all praise. Perfect total package, yep, always. Man, you know the way I go. Full throttle, game on swole. Hit download, get your trunk full of bangers bumping, haters jumping when you get to thumping down your block. Whether Dodge, Lexus, or Maybach, I'm on top non-stop. Best of the new next. Take a second, get to reppin' Team Elite. Yeah, they flexin'. Look at the path laid before me. Two-steppin' and I'm jigging all day. Two-steppin' and I'm jigging all day. Hard in this life, yo, never backing down. Go hard on this mic, yo, always rock the crowd. Go hard on the stage, yo, lead a place of mates. Go hard in this game, yo, gotta win the race. I go hard with it, 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 I go hard in this game. Go hard on the stage, go hard on the mic, go hard in this life. I go harder than the next man. That's why I'm getting featured as the industry's next man. Keep these haters stressed, man, perplexed and wondering what kind of wonder I'ma be doing next, man. 223's aim, man, I did that. Now I'm on another level where I'm telling Kimbo, go get that. Yellow bone, let me hit that. Kush, man, big bag, let me get that. this rap game, it's a rap, kid. I'm on and never let it get. New boy clothes, man, all up on my back. And the chain so shiny, lightning McQueen flash. And them haters talking smack, Team Elite go handle that. Man, the game's so addictive that I know you'll come right back. Swag so official, yellow bone coming back to back. Down for the ride, sponsor, you can call him Fat Cat. On my own clothing line, you can go and Google that. Still think you're better, man, where we meeting at? Meeting hard in this life, yo, never backing down. Go hard on this mic, yo, always rock the crowd. Go hard on the stage, yo, lead a place of mates. Go hard in this game, yo, gotta win the race. I go hard with it, 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 I go hard in this game. Go hard on the stage, go hard on the mic, go hard in this life, I go hard.
All right, and that was Twism White Piece with Go Hard right here on the Sportswire. We'll talk about a great song, great artist, Twism White Piece. He is part of the Fat Cat Radio family. He does host his show, I think, like 3 times a week, and goes through a lot of the underground hip hop artists with Stabilist Productions, with Black Lion Entertainment Music Group. Pose Productions. I know that he does a lot with that. All right. So, like I said, it's going to be a shortened show. I'm going to only do about another 20 minutes just because of the internet feed here at the hotel is not not as great as it should be. But, okay, I'm going to go... Impact Wrestling now makes the news. Of course, not for anything good. Of course, there's pay issues and everything, but... TNA Wrestling has issued the following, revealing Impact Wrestling star Bram was arrested and will be indefinitely suspended from the company and sanctioned events. This is from WrestleZone.com. TNA has been advised by the Gulfport, Florida Police Department that Thomas Latimer, known as Bram, has been arrested and charged with 2 felony counts of domestic battery and was not involved with that issue. Obviously, she was at Raw, so she wasn't hurt, but it was his new girlfriend who he's been living with, and so he's going to be, so that's what that is, unfortunately. All right, so that's what that is. He's going to be going
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
I got this big old pickup truck. I've been taking it to work and shit. I got myself a real fat ride. Mirrors for the side vision, dually wheels. You know it's kicking it. One hitter is packed inside. I'm a diesel woman. Thinking about getting a new tattoo. Thinking about my leather and my guitar too. I'm a diesel woman. I just wanna sit on the beach. I know it sounds cheesy, but I wanna sit and read. Got a stack of papers, I don't wanna sit and grade 'em. I just wanna guarantee, but for later. I'm a diesel woman. Thinking about getting a new tattoo. Thinking about my leather and my guitar too. I'm a diesel woman. Gonna jump in the gear, gonna fire it up. Play house music in my pickup truck. We're going to the beach, man who wants to ride shawty with me. Grab us a Red Bull, I'll roll us up a Philly. We'll ditch the boys tonight and us girls will dance silly. We'll get really drunk and ride the trolley back home for free. Diesel woman. So thinking about getting a new tattoo. Thinking about my leather and my guitar too. I'm a diesel woman. Every time I go outside, I get a ride on the beachside trolley where the girls are fly. Guys up on 'em and the girls don't want 'em 'cause they just wanna sit and smoke their marijuana. I'm a diesel woman.
All right, and that was Jenna Murata. Jenna Murata with Diesel Woman right here on the Sportswire. Fantastic singer. Like I said, she came up. Unfortunately, she was double booked, so as soon as she sang, she really had to leave and haul ass up to Albany. Albany, New York, which is about a 5-hour drive from from Meriden, from Connecticut. So I mean, she had a long day. All right. So you know, that's that. I did just read something on WrestleZone about Sunny, her about WWE. I guess WWE is upset with her, you know, publicizing her private Skype shows. She makes a good point, though. She's regardless of whatever she's doing, that's not for me to judge. She's making money weekly by doing this. And WWE hasn't paid her anything since 2012. She got paid $5,000 in 2011 to go in the Hall of Fame. And she got paid $1,000 for, 2012 for her, her being at Access, to WrestleMania Access. But she ended up, she's doing what she's doing. She's getting paid. She's paying her bills. You can't fault her for it. I mean, regardless of how you see her personal life or her choices or whatever, you can't fault her for doing what she has to do to make money. So if that's, doing private Skype sessions with fans and less desirable folk and, whatever she's doing on cam, then you know what? That's what she's got to do if she feels she has to do it. All right. So we're going to get to our final segment of the day. And that is the sound for our dumb laws of the day. We are going to Alabama. All right. Here we go. Dumb laws in Alabama. Bear wrestling matches are prohibited. Incestuous marriages are legal. I don't know how close incestuous marriages you can be. Anywho, it is illegal to impersonate a person of the clergy. It is illegal to maim oneself to escape duty. Masks may not be worn in public. It is considered an offense to open an umbrella on the street for fear of spooking horses. Women are able to retain all property they own prior to marriage in the case of divorce. However, this provision does not apply to men. So basically, women... All right, we're back on, folks. I apologize for that. As I was in the middle of what I was saying, has nothing to do with the dumb laws of the day. I'll go back to the dumb laws in Alabama cities very short in a minute. But in Kentucky, there was a city clerk who refused to hand out marriage certificates, marriage licenses to people of the same sex, even though the higher courts have blocked her stay of execution for the motion to have it dismissed because of her beliefs. I commend her for standing up for her beliefs. Unfortunately, she's in a job where she has to do what she has to do by the state. And, as a Christian, you're supposed to respect the laws of the state, the laws of the government, even if it, goes against what you feel. All right. In Huntsville, Alabama, if an animal control officer is in uniform, it signifies to the public that he's an animal control officer. No kidding. In Lee County, it is illegal to sell peanuts in Lee County after sundown on Wednesday. Mobile, Alabama. Women may not wear lewd dress in public. No one may use a funk ball within the city limits. I don't even know what a funk ball is. Bathing in city fountains is prohibited. No person within the city may possess confetti. It is illegal to spit orange peels on the sidewalk. Spray string is banned. Most locales do not have this problem, but Mobile found it necessary to ban bicycles from the interstate highways. If one wishes to read palms in the city, they must first pay $10 for a permit. It is illegal to howl at ladies within the city limits. It is unlawful to wear women's pumps with sharp high heels. Okay. And then in Montgomery, Alabama, it is considered an offense to open an umbrella on the street for fear of spooking horses. Oh, folks, that's the end of it. I apologize for the interruptions because of the service, because of the internet here. From now on, I'm going to just have to make sure that I do a podcast at home where I don't usually have this problem. All right, so folks, I hope you had a great time. I know I did. Thank you for listening to Sportswire, and then we'll be back later on this week. All right, folks, have a great week.